everyone, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV, playing on the Xbox One console. This is Green River 2019, episode number 9. How's everybody doing today? Thanks for tuning in, my fellow couch potatoes. We've got some little bit of work to do today, but first I want to go through the animals. Something's happening with our animals. Check this out. We now have 54 chickens, 73 sheep, 73 pigs, 60 sheep, and still 15 cows and 7 horses. So the cows are reproducing. In the next couple of days, they will give birth. But let's look at the chickens. We've got a lot of chickens. The sheep are also reproducing like crazy. We did achieve the Xbox achievement for breed 30 pigs. So that works out because we've got a lot of pigs. This is a lot of bacon, and we've got a lot of little piglets to go through. Right now, the piglets, we'll go and check and see how much they're worth later, but I think it's around $104. We have got a lot of pigs, and a lot of our new pigs that recently were born are getting fatter. Some are 31 pounds, some are 37 pounds, some are 3 pounds. So they're gaining weight pretty good, but they're still not eating any food. Food isn't going down. Can't figure it out. Maybe it's a glitch in the map, who knows, but the pigs are gaining weight and getting fatter, but not eating any food. It's a mystery. All right, the sheep. We've got several pregnant sheep again. An all-female pen of sheep managed to get pregnant. I don't know. We'll wait and see what the calves look like, but I don't think it was. We don't have any male sheep, so who knows. All right, all the horses need to be ridden, but we're going to take care of that later on. We're not going to make you sit through that. We'll do that off camera. We did get another $10,000 from the livery stable, so now we're looking at $125,297 in the bank right now. So we are pretty comfortable, but we do need some things like straw bales. We don't have straw bales. We also don't have a baler, so we can't turn the grass into straw, although we do have enough money to go and buy one. We don't have one at the moment, but you never know. We might sell one of these loading wagons and buy a baler and start making our own bales of straw rather than going to buy them, which is, I think, what we're going to have to do in this episode. So we're going to have to bite the bullet and spend about $4,000 on some bales of straw. All right, so chickens are all fed. Everything's good. Chickens have not made one drop of mess since we've got them. I don't know if that's also a map glitch as well, but I have not had to clean up after the chickens once. Very, very clean animals on this episode. All right, the piggies. We need to tend to the piggies. Oh, they need straw. They need a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so let's fill them up with some straw. We're probably going to have to put some more bales in the straw blower. I've given up on calling it the straw spitter. Too many people have corrected me now. It's now the straw blower. All right, I give in. You guys win. It's the straw blower, not the straw spitter. All right. Let's get some straw on the pen. Okay, and the straw blower is empty. We'll fill that up. We've got to go and get the other class Platinum Edition tractor with the front loading attachment. And then we got to drop this bucket off and get the bale spikes. But the bale spikes are over by the barn that houses the straw bales. So we will just go pick them up over there. Oh, and I think we're going to sell that manure today too. I've made my mind up. We're just going to buy the manure trader mod and stick it over by the water station. And then we'll just sell our manure as we get it. So that way it's just not out of the way. We could, there was a good suggestion in the comments from last week's video about using the manure in manure spreaders and doing contract work. But then we have to buy a manure spreader. And I don't really want to get into too much farming. The main goal of this series and the main focus is animals. Can we survive on nothing but animals? So far we're doing pretty good. It is doable, and we've done little to no farming whatsoever except for contract work just to get us started. But that's about it. We don't own any fields. We don't own any farming equipment like a harvester or a seeder. We do own the seeder still, but that was just to plant the grass. Yep, but we don't own any implements at all. Oh, yeah, the straw situation is getting pretty grim. We're going to take another 2 bales, and that only leaves us with 8. We've got 10 bales right now, and we've got 8 bales. And the way these pigs are multiplying, it's not going to last very long. As soon as the new cows are born too, the straw will go down pretty quickly. Oh, I dropped a bale. Oh, let's go. I can never get that quite right. I always drop the bottom bale. Oh well, let's get this in here. And then we'll go back and pick up the other one. All right, bale of straw into the straw blower. Oh, we'll just drop it in. There's no need to be pretty about it. Just get in there. There we go. All right, let's go get your friend. One more bale of straw. And then we should be good for the pigs, the cows, and the horses. Well, you're going to give me a problem, aren't you? You don't want to go in the straw blower. Well, that's not up to you, Mr. Straw Bale. You're going. This is your end. There we go. Stab you with the bale spikes. Get in the blower. That's your home, Straw Bale. Don't you want to go to your home? Are you too good for your home? Haha. Now you're done. That was my homage to Happy Gilmore, if no one got that reference. Don't you want to go to your home? Alright, put the spikes back. We'll grab the bucket. We're going to do some other cleaning up with the sheep and the pigs. You know, now that I think about it, the pigs are not eating any food, and I'm dumping all the mess that they make into the trailer full of pig food. So is the trailer of pig food getting full of imaginary pig food? I don't get it. The pigs are making a mess, but they're not, the food isn't going down. So I don't really understand how I'm putting pig food into the trailer when no pig food is being consumed. I don't know. It's a mystery, but we haven't had to buy pig food once. We've only had to buy pig food once this episode, so. Alright. There we go. Full of straw. Let's, while we got this attached, we'll just go load up the horses as well. There's no sense in coming back and doing it later. We've got a big bare spot there where the silo used to be that we no longer required. So I'm wondering what we can put there. And we also, we kind of don't need that hayloft either because we can store hay in the silo that's by the cow pen. Oh, the coffee's good this morning, folks. Yeah, so I don't know if we're, maybe we'll empty out the hayloft and sell it. So there's a couple of things we need to get rid of. That's one of the loading wagons, because we have 2, one for the horses, one for the sheep, and we don't really need 2. So if we ever become, maybe we'll just keep them, and if we're strapped for cash, we'll sell them in a pinch. That probably sounds like a better idea. Alright, let's fill up the cows with some straw. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, yeah. We'll keep the 2 pieces of equipment that we don't need. And you know what? We probably don't need that seeder either. So, worst comes to worst, if we come into like an alive situation where we need we become in dire straits in the winter months, then instead of eating something or each other, then we can just sell. The loading wagon's probably worth about $100,000. The hayloft, I think, was $25,000 used. It might be about 18 or 19. And then, and what else was there? Yeah, the cedar. We don't really need the cedar because we've already planted grass. Yeah, so 3 things that we can probably do without. Right now our animals seem to be multiplying quite nicely, so I don't think we need to buy any more animals. We could probably buy a couple of more cows just to shore up the milk production. Maybe some more chickens. Maybe we'll buy some more chickens that are free, so we don't have to spend any money. See that the pig food goes into the trailer, but the trough levels don't go down. So am I making pig food? I'm not sure. I think I'm making pig food. I haven't had to refill the trough once. The level hasn't gone down. And they're not eating anything. So, all right, cows need to be cleaned and watered. And they've just about gone through all of that TMR, so now they're on to the silage. And then we've got more silage in the silo so that we don't actually have to spend any money feeding the cows. That grass on our left is just about ready to be cut again. Probably by the next episode we can fill up some more loads of hay and grass. We can maybe section it off into thirds and do a little bit of silage, a little bit of hay, a little bit of grass. So that way no one's going hungry. It seems to work out okay. Well, I guess with a field big enough, we don't really need to worry about feeding the cows because that's pretty much taken care of. And you see I cleaned up that big nasty pile of silage that we were collecting over by that tree that's now in the silo. And now what we do is we just dump this silage into the silo instead of just leaving it somewhere. We didn't need that trailer either, because that trailer we now use for the silage bunker. So we'll just dump this into here, and there it goes into the silo, all cleaned up. All right, what is next? Here's that trailer over here that was full of TMR. Now it's empty. We use for silage. The manure, yeah, we've got to get to the manure. All right, let's head back out to the animal sanctuary here, and we will figure this out. There's lots of trees here too. I guess we could maybe cut down some trees if we needed some money. All right, the grass is empty. There's nothing in the trailer. All right, sheep need water. The cows need water. Everyone needs water. Oh, pigs are almost red. They need water. All right, everybody needs a drink. So let's go over to the semi. And we're going to drive the semi over to the water station and fill it up. And while we're doing that, why don't you look at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen? See that little red subscribe button? Why don't you click that for me? And then when you're done that, like and share my video. And then ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. Then when you're done that, yes, the instructions continue, folks. Check out the About section of my YouTube channel. You'll see all of our social media links there: Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Patreon. There's a PayPal link there for donations if you so feel inclined, but certainly not obligated to in any means. Then, the third and final instruction, when you're done that, check out the featured channel section of my YouTube channel, and you'll see 3 very good upcoming YouTubers: Mr. Crazy Simulator, Carl Johnson Gaming, and Deuce MS. 3 good friends, fabulous content creators on YouTube. Go go and check them out. Subscribe to their channels, like and share their videos, join their live streams, stop in, say hello, make friends. You won't regret it. All right, now that that's out of the way, okay, the trailer is filled up with water. Let's drive around to everybody now and give everybody a drink. And then that will conclude the water portion of today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, such good coffee today. All right. And for those of you who are not aware, we did start live streaming the other day. We did a live stream on Sussex Farms where we didn't really do a whole lot of farming. Crazy Simulator joined us for the live stream, and we had the crazy idea of opening up the cargo bay doors of the helicopter that is on Sussex Farms. Yes, you can actually open up those cargo bay doors, and I'm not going to spoil it, but go and watch the video, see what happened with the helicopter and the cargo bay doors. It is up on my YouTube channel as a bonus video under the playlist live streams. Go and check that out. It's from Sussex Farms over the weekend. I think it was on Saturday night we did that, so you might want to go and check that out. That is a fantastically hilarious video. We are going to try and come up with a live stream schedule. I don't really have a lot of free time during the day as it is right now, but we are looking at a potential live stream schedule, maybe 3 days a week. We'll see Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe again on Sunday, who knows. We haven't really put anything in on paper right now. Still thinking about it, figuring out what we're going to do. Because if we do come up with a live stream, then it's got to be on a schedule. We can't just pop in any old time we want to and join the live stream. We've got to collect some data. We've got to analyze that data. And then, you know, we've got to come up with a live stream schedule. So stay tuned for that. We are working on some different things here. We're also working on a multiplayer map for Pacific Northwest. That is wrapping up this week as well. The season premiere will be on, or season finale, sorry, will be on Thursday, and there will be no more Pacific Northwest. We are all done. We've conquered the Pacific Northwest upper and lower. We're no longer stranded. We're filthy stinking rich in the Pacific Northwest. So watch out for that. We will have also another new series replacing Thursday's Stranded in the Pacific Northwest. And that will be announced shortly. It is almost completed. We do have almost all of the logistics in place to start a new Thursday series. So stay tuned to JCTV for the announcement for that after the season finale of Stranded in the Pacific Northwest on Thursday. All right. And now that all the public service announcements are done and out of the way, let's bring the water tanker back. You can see that one full 30,000 liter water tanker just narrowly fills up all of the animals. Mind you, the more pigs I guess we get every day, the more water they're going to drink. So it is going to become more and more intense with the water situation as we move forward. All right, let's deal with this manure stuff here now. All right, so we'll just back up, load up the trailer. We'll jump out and run into the manure pen. Oh, is that perfectly aligned there? I don't want poop on the floor. Keep everything nice and clean. There we go. Let's run. We won't walk. Let's run. So happy I found the run button on the controller. Here we go. We'll just pick that up. I'll say it again, folks. It's so much easier with conveyor belts. And it is almost like real life because conveyor belts do exist. And you can put poop on a conveyor belt and put it somewhere else. So it's not like we're breaking any real life rules by using conveyor belts. It just doesn't take as much time as a tractor with a bucket scooping up the poop. I'd rather just belt it into the trailer. All right, let's head on back to the cows. Now this, the cow manure should actually fill up the trailer, so we are going to have to implement our manure solution. And we've already downloaded the manure trader mod, so you can just add the manure bin right to your farm and sell or buy manure right from this bin. Oh, there's the leftover manure. Just okay, perfect. That was still on there. There we go. And this should fill it up. Let's head on back here to the small belt. We'll jump in and turn it on. And then we'll go back into the semi. And we'll see just when it fills up. This is a lot of manure. And this is only from 15 cows. But technically it's free because we didn't pay for the grass that we're feeding the cows. We didn't pay for the silage that we're feeding the cows either. And we didn't pay for anything else. We didn't pay for water because water's free on our farm. So really, we only pay for the cows. It doesn't cost anything to feed them. All right, so let's go in here. I downloaded a bunch of mods over the weekend. We've got the manure export, easy mode, profit mode, easy mode, profit mode. There's export and import. So we're going to take the export one and we're going to stick it over by the water station, I believe is the spot that I decided. Don't want to put it there in the middle of the farm. There's the water station right over there. And we'll just turn it this way so it faces us. We'll try and get it as close as we can, or right there. That looks good. So there we go. So now you just drive your manure over to the export station and you can sell it right there on your farm. Because for some reason or other, no one on this map is buying manure and it's at $0. So I'm not sure if we have to wait or we'll check it out. And if we have to wait till a certain time of the year, then we have 2 opportunities to sell our manure rather than hold on to it. If it turns out that we can make a whole lot more money selling it at that one point during the year, then what we'll do is we'll sell the manure trader mod and we'll get rid of that, and then we'll just put a holding tank of some kind, and then we'll just hold it and store it and then sell it. And then maybe we can conveyor belt the manure from the pigs and the cows right into the holding tank so that we don't even need to load the truck until it's time to sell. So we shouldn't make a whole lot of money from this. 48,000 liters of manure. I'm only expecting a few $1,000s. There we go. 2,700 bucks. Well, it's not a lot of money, but it's money. All right, let's go empty out the rest of the cow bin, and then we'll see what else is on tap for today. All right, just zip on back here, collect the rest of the manure, and then we'll put the truck back. And it should still be on. We should be able to just drive underneath it. We shouldn't have to get out and reload the thing. There it goes. Perfect. All right. And come on. There we go. Manure is collected. Yeah, there's our cedar there straight ahead. And the tedder. We figured out that we don't need the tedder because we can just let the grass dry on its own. So that's another piece of equipment we may not need. All right, let's just park the manure wagon right back here. We'll put the semi back near the water and the slurry tanker. And then we'll see what's next. I think the sheep need some grass and need to be cleaned up as well. Well, let's just hop in the Platinum Edition tractor here and then we'll check it out. Cattle's all good, the cleanliness will go back up. And sheep, they need some grass. And they're at 99% cleanliness, so that might be okay. And the horses need oats and hay. That's on our way, so maybe we'll do that right now. Alright. Oats going in. Oats complete. And now hay. There we go, and we still got a little bit left in there. 7,000 liters of hay still in the trailer. We should be good. Alright, let's take care of this little sheep problem here. Clean this up and go get some more grass out of the silo. There we go. We'll dump you back into the trough. We're gonna go get some grass anyway. There we go. Everybody's cleaned. Everybody's clean and nice. Alright, we'll just take this empty loading wagon to the silo in the back, fill it up with some grass. That certainly is handy. I'm glad someone a couple episodes left a comment saying that I could store grass and hay in there. Certainly that $89,000 from that silo came in handy. Alright, so we're down to $120,591. Oh, sorry, we're at 129,000. We're not down, we're up. 129,000. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I need my glasses. We're down to 120,000 because we bought that Manure Trader mod for 7,500. That's right. All right, let's fill this up with grass. We don't need that much. We're not going to fill it right up. Just a few thousand. There we go. Alright, I'll drive this back out, fill up the sheep grass. I'm really excited to see what kind of sheep calves come out of these female sheep that had no contact with male sheep whatsoever. So I'm kind of wondering how they got pregnant. I'm guessing I'll probably get the same sheep, either Merinos or Suffolks, whichever ones are pregnant. As time goes on, we will look at replacing the Suffolks because they're not very wool producing. The Merinos are labeled as the most wool producing sheep, so I'm guessing we'll get rid of some Suffolks when they get too old and then replace them with Merinos one at a time. Alright, there we go. I was just not centered on the trailer. There we go. Grass is now in the trough. All right, so we'll just leave this here. There's no need to cart that around with us. All right. Let's go and have a look at the pig situation here. What is happening with our little piglets? All right, so these 31-pound pigs are now $138. They used to be 102, so they're gaining weight, gaining in value. So it's free money, and there's quite a few of them, as you can see. The original spotted pigs that we bought are now worth 613, but you can see they were worth 673. So we're still going to make all that money back from the sale of the new bacon versus the keeping the old bacon. I'm going to call them bacon from now on. Hope Kevin's having fun in the pig pen. They're all named Kevin. Kevin Bacon. That's right. All right, let's go and have a look at the chicken situation. All right, so our new Rhode Island Reds are now worth $1. So not a lot of money in chickens right now, but I'm guessing the $0 Cornish cross chickens are mainly sold for meat. So once those get a little older, now they're worth $5 now, and they were free. So that's free money right there. So maybe what we'll do is, since we're not getting a lot of eggs, we'll just primarily focus on Cornish crosses. Maybe we'll buy a bunch of those, and we'll just wait for them to get bigger, and then we'll sell them, and then we'll just repeat the process. I think that's what we'll do, since we're not really making a lot of money with eggs. The chickens aren't producing nearly enough eggs to sustain livability, I'm guessing, so. All right, so we're going to buy some bales. We need straw bales. That's what we're going to do. We have a little bit of cash. Let's go and buy some bales. Then maybe we'll institute that plan of selling one of those pieces of equipment to buy a baler, and then we'll make our own bales so that it's free. So we're going to buy 8. 8 bales of straw. $5,000. Oh my God. Yeah. All right. Let's go pick up our 8 bales of straw that we just paid $5,000 for. So that really makes no sense. So I don't think we're ever going to do that again. We'll just buy a baler, because we can pay, what, $59,000 for a square baler, and then just wait for the grass to turn into hay, and then make our own hay bales. Or do we need straw? Straw bales or hay bales? I'm thinking we need straw bales. So maybe that won't work if we get a baler and bale the hay, because then we'll have hay bales, and we need straw bales. Hay bales would only work if we were, instead of blowing hay, we could just drop bales of hay into the pens. Yeah, I think that is right. So that won't work, so we can't, we're not going to waste money on a baler. We need to figure something else out. And I don't want to buy a small field just to plant wheat to make straw bales. All right, easy peasy. There's our 8 bales of straw. Or maybe we'll just keep spending $5,000 on it. Who knows? We'll weigh the options. We'll analyze the data, whatever you say, and then we'll see what's more feasible. Buying a small field and planting wheat and making our own straw bales, or not. Well, we can sell the wheat, and then really, if we're only after straw bales, then I don't, yeah, because then I gotta buy a harvester and all that other stuff. I don't want to do that. I think, we'll just keep buying straw bales. We should get through the winter with the 8 that's in there and the 8 that's on the trailer. So 16 bales of straw we should be able to get by until next year. All right, let's get this in here, and we'll go out the other side, and then we'll load up those other 8 bales and then make nice neat piles. The auto load feature is still on. There we go. Just got to get those last 2. There we go, perfect. And we'll just unload right here. We'll slide those off and drop them on the ground. We'll just drive up a little bit so we don't have to maneuver too far away from the door. There we go. Perfect. Straw bales are complete. All right, so we're going to bring the trailer back out to the animal section here, and that is going to wrap up this episode, folks. I'd just like to thank you all for tuning in. You've watched Green River episode number 9 on JCTV. We're playing Farming Simulator 19 on the Xbox One console. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like and share this video and ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. Within seconds, you can come and start watching our brand new episode. All right, thanks again. Have a great day. And for now, this is JCTV saying, see you later.